Alright, set this thing up. Alright, those are the glasses, what do you think? Alright, so here we go. Let's have some fun. Hey! Alright, yeah, that pretty much takes care of that. So, this is Phil Rashan doing the lift thing here on occasion, more often than not, and thought I would share with you some amusing things that have happened to me just very, very recently. Like even this morning. I'm standing outside the vehicle, right, and I'm doing my own thing. And the funny thing happens is, homeless person comes up to me and he says, as I'm doing this, which I do with some regularity, and I really hope it bothers you, says to me, "Hey buddy, can I have a cigarette?" And because people frequently want something from me or you for nothing, I have developed a comeback. And so I said, "I have an idea, why don't you give me a cigarette?" And he says, "I don't have one." I smile and say, "Hey, great, then you're no worse off than you were. It's a break-even day. See you later, scumbag. Bye." Yeah. So, I love to come home to the birds. So anyway, things happen, I'm driving around, I'm picking up people, I'm taking them where they want to go. And, the particular company in question happens to be known as Lyft, as in, take you up. Put it with a Y so that you don't get confused and think that it's something illicit. But it's better than Uber because, Uber has that sort of Third Reichian sound to it that, hey, get in the damn cab, you fucking son. So, I didn't want to do it with Uber. Uber is just too Third Reichian. So I figured, I'll go with Lyft. They're a fine, pink-oriented company. What could be nicer? So, excuse me just a minute. Hey! Working here! Anyway, so that's how things start, and so, there's a few things I've noticed. There's different kinds of people who get in the vehicle. Some of them are. And some of them are. And it's that are probably the more interesting, so I'll share a couple of things with you. Other day, so this thing actually happens. The other day, fella gets in the vehicle and he says, "Hey, I don't know where my car is." And I said, "Hey, neither do I. What do you say?" And he doesn't put a destination in the little application, because that's very important. And he doesn't do that. And I said, "Well, where did you leave your car?" And he says, "I think it's down at the arena." So we drive down to the arena like this. This is how my hands are on the wheel. And we get to the arena. I said, "Hey, where's your car?" And he goes, "I think I left it in Old Town Scottsdale." I said, "Well, what a great place to leave it. Whereabouts?" Being as that's not just like a city block or anything. He says, "It's at the Chase Bank." And I said, "The Chase Bank? The only Chase Bank in Old Town Scottsdale? That one?" And he says, "Yeah." Guy was a little bit of an alcohol enthusiast. And I said, "Well, there's about half a dozen. Which one do you think you left it at? If you pardon me ending the question with a prepositional phrase." And he says, "Huh?" And I said, "Right. Let's go." And so, because we have to stop at the red lights on occasion, not always, but sometimes. And so we get there, and not at this Chase Bank, not at that Chase Bank, not at the other Chase Bank. Which Chase Bank has it? I don't know. He doesn't remember. I'm confused. I'm beginning to get just a little bit testy, if you don't mind me saying, or even if you do. So, he says, "You know what? I went out with my friends last night." And I said, "Did you really?" And he said, "Yeah, I did, and I think they drove." And I said, "Where does that put your car?" And he says, "Back home in Ahwatukee." I said, "Who'd have thunk it?" He says, "Can we listen to some music?" And I said, "No, we can't listen to music. No, we're not listening to music. We're finding your fucking car. That's what we're doing. We're focusing on finding your car. The music will be at your home if and when we ever arrive there. But right now, music is not important. This is music. That's music. Is not music, and I'm not gonna fucking listen to it, and neither are you. At least not in my vehicle, so have a nice day." "Where the fucking Ahwatukee do you live, sir?" "Well, I just moved recently." "Did you? Did you really? Did you move to Ahwatukee?" "Yes, I moved to Ahwatukee." "Well, what's the address?" "I'll put it in the application for you just as a courtesy to you." because we're getting along so great. I don't remember the address because I just moved there a couple of weeks ago, and I've had a few to drink. You know, having a few to drink is a really great idea, isn't it? Especially when it gives you an absolute license to be an asshole. It gives you a license, you see? You see what this is? This is a fucking license to be a motherfucking idiot. That's what that is. That's what you get when you drink. You don't have to be responsible for anything. You can kill people vehicularly. You can jump off a building and not walk away unscathed. You can do any fucking thing you want to do as long as you got that motherfucking bottle to fall back on as an excuse. It's really great the way that it works out. Jesus, imagine what drugs will do to absolve you of your responsibility. Oh my God. Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. I take this idiot to Ahwatukee and I say, do you know what your cross streets are? Really, I'm talking here, babe. And he says, I think. And I said, give me a clue. So he tells me what they are, and I drive there. Now, mind you, the meter, the hypothetical meter, is still running. Yeah. So we're driving, and in a way, I don't care. I don't care if this guy lives in fucking Missouri. I'll take him there, but I don't really want to have to spend any more time with this loser than absolutely necessary. So really, I'm balancing the money I'm going to make versus what little tiny smidgen of sanity I have left. And I come up with, let's get this motherfucker where he needs to go. And if we can do it without physical harm to him, that's okay too. So we get him to his house. And I say, you know, I'm just asking so you don't call me back later. You got a key to get into this house? And he says, this is my house? I said, I don't know. You tell me. Is this your house? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, well, I'm going to assume you got a key. And I'm going to assume in that garage right there, the one my cigarette is pointing at, is where your car is. Funny thing happens. I forget to press the little drop-off button when we get to his house. Slipped my mind. Must have been the alcohol he was drinking spilled over osmosis-like into me. I don't think I hit that drop-off button until I got all the way back to Phoenix. Then, what do you know? Next morning, Bozo wakes up, calls, and says, thanks, dude, I fell in the car. Here's the tip. Holy God, Jesus, and the half-shell sisters. So, I'll leave you with that thought. Hope you're having a day. It won't be a good one, I assure you, and they never are. But just in case it is, have yourself a bad one in return. I'm gonna mess this up real good now. Watch.